You have fulfilled the
Welcome
first
back.
part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
So he was speaking the truth then?
Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Alright, so we're gonna work on stopping the darkness now, I guess.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother.
Well...
You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced. And be the hero that can stand against it.
Well, we've been good so far. Oh, I thought I was actually gonna like choose, but it's just up to decisions, I'm guessing. I'd still rather be good, I think, even though that evil wings look pretty dang awesome. So what have we unlocked here? Just upgrades for, wow! 108... Well, that one's 100. Because, yeah, it's compounded, the last ones. I don't have too much left to buy. I might end up buying everything if I get the seals, though, just to complete it. I don't... Alright, let's continue being a great, good leader and saving our wonderful country, land, Albion. So did I just
Your
disappear
Majesty,
for a second, or what happens when I
I'm
go
not
to the
sure
book
what
roll?
to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means.
Wait, how does he know what just
Nobody
happened?
could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening,
Did I
we
tell
have
him?
to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start, but you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Buying property?
Then I will lead you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment.
This Hobson guy, I think, really enjoys
This
money.
is it. Albion's
And,
royal
Whoa,
treasure.
4 million.
The store of
Is
the
that right?
kingdom's total
Or is that 400,000? Bummer. That's not a lot. And what do we do with
It's,
it?
well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches
Still seems like a lot of
going
gold.
all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second
That
item on
has to be more than
today's agenda,
400,000 gold.
and one I'm personally very excited about.
On with it, Hobson.
Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably
900%.
know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes even further.
This guy likes
Many will
money.
suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips over vast amounts of gold.
Well, we're gonna have to lower
Very
it.
well, Your Majesty.
And I think there goes all of our money.
Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the
To
word.
fill this treasury up,
How
I guess.
very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets, and we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook
It looks
that
like we're gonna have
allows
to be
the
making
reigning
money.
monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
How do we... Maybe we can't right now.
Reva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together.
I want to kill that
Nobody
guy still.
can raise money like Reva can, I assure you.
Yeah, but he also, like,
I have seen
employs
to it that
kids.
your appearance among the populace is well publicized.
Hurry up.
So
God, this guy
expect a
talks
crowd.
far too much. Well,
At your orders.
kind of curious how we...
I cannot tell you what joy it brings me to see you crowned king at last.
Well, thank you. Wow, we have a nice amount of gold ourselves. See, how does that... How is this 84,000 gold, and in the treasury it was 400,000? We'll never know. Hey. There's definitely a key up there. Here you go. Here's how you can transfer the treasury. Treasury? Yeah. How come... That's weird. We've gotten achievements, but they haven't shown up on the board. Whatever, though. Alright, now let's go kill Reaver. Actually, I doubt we're doing that. We're probably just disagreeing with his policy, causing us to have even less money.
Don't tempt.
She was gonna say something.
Oh, happy day! His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst.
And the dude tried to kill me before, too. He should be dead.
What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth, but my employment scheme guarantees Children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
Child labor's just wrong.
It's just monstrous. Don't
Monstrous.
listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember
did.
that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school.
A school?
Give the children of this city the chance they
No one
never
likes going
had.
to school either, though.
School? Well, that's an original thought. Well,
So
if
how do
you'd
we-
like to be
are we
known
gonna go into
as
the
a
negative? Is that how
pauper
this is gonna
monarch,
work?
then by all means.
The
a
factory
lot of
will
money.
become a school.
Thank you. We can
I
really start
really
changing
hate
people's
Reaver.
lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once.
He didn't really sound sincere there.
Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
Oh, see? There we go. That's what's about how I wonder if the old quarter was going to stay destroyed or if we were going to,
Cool. Exciting. Wait till I tell Mum about this.
Hello, great lord.
blow. I wonder if that's something that we get from the outfit or if everyone's going to call us Great Lord and stuff
Hi there.
now.
How can I help?
Weight of the world. Should I walk all the way? I think we're doing well. We need 6.5 million gold. That's gonna take a while. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing quite a bit off screen probably in the next videos to start making that money.
Gorge yourself on my wonderful food.
Should I go do it now maybe before I go back to the throne room? Can I? Yeah, I think maybe I'll finish this last little thing, and that should probably finish up this video. And then I'll wander around looking for gnomes and property and keys. I think keys. I wonder how many presents. I don't think I've checked my presents in a while.
Nothing to report, Your Majesty.
I think getting a whole bunch of keys might be a good idea.
Ready to serve, Your Majesty.
Just because, like, those two treasure chests I found had 100,000 gold in them. Not a piece, together. And, I mean, that was only 10. Oh, what if I can get in the back of the castle now, too? Because there's that 50... It was like... Oh, was this the area? No, that's not the area I'm talking about. Who's this little kid? Richard.
Hooray!
Dick. Oh, is this? Is this to buy the castle? Oh no, I own it. Awesome. Talk about having a nice house.
Ah, it's the great ruler. Hello.
Hello. We've got servants. Okay, there's been at least 3 people named
Greetings, my
Andrea
lord.
in this game.
Yeah!
I haven't really
Your
noticed the other
Majesty.
names. Pat.
Your Majesty.
I know there's another Luke I saw. Kind of just looking around the castle. You know, just being boring. But it's about time I think we finished up our
At your service.
daily agenda as king.
All
Oh, here's
stand
Reaver.
for the king.
Oh, my. Hill and...
Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the battle for Albion.
Now, why wouldn't you repair it?
Paige will offer her proposal. Reaver shall stand against her.
Of course, Reaver will.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that the old quarter be rebuilt, and
That
its
is-
former residents rehomed. You wouldn't just be helping those in great need. You'd be sending a message to your people.
That is quite a bit of money to
They're scared,
rebuild.
Your Majesty. Let them know they can count on you.
Your Majesty.
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild
We don't need to listen to Reaver.
The king has reached his decision.
When do I get to choose
The
to
old
execute
quarter
him?
shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty.
He acts like he was a part of it.
Despite the current climate of fear and great national need, Reaver Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn old quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new old quarter.
The new old quarter. I like it. Anyway, guys. Hopefully he doesn't
It
start
breaks
talking.
one's heart to see the treasury so empty.
Well,
If we don't
cobwebs.
do something about it, we will all die.
Is that
And I
from the
have
negative
some
money?
very
Negative money
definitive retirement
translate to
plans.
cobwebs?
As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation.
Anyway, I'll have to stop it here
The
and I'll
time
see you
has
guys in
come
the
to
next
decide
video.
the annual town.
Anyway, welcome back, guys. I am trying to get to the point where I can go out and do stuff, so I'm going to show you guys some of the decisions we're trying to make right now. I'm going to raise the guard budget. Right now we're
The
trying to
people
decide...
will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures.
That was interesting.
That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared.
Decide on the castle's decoration. See, I'm... Now, do
As
I
you can
have to
see,
go do
you have
that?
a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
We just do not do a lot of exciting stuff as king. Perhaps it's time for adventure. Yep, I think it's time that I went around and explored, found keys, chests, and gnomes, and I'll update as that happens. So, until next time.